Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
First of all, let me introduce our teams. Our teams consists of 3 persons. The first one is me, Aldo Arisaputra.
Second is me. My name is Syaifudin Zuhri.
And last is me, Yahya C.
Today, what we want to talk is about a smart door. This is project from our teams. Please enjoy it.
Door is one part of our house that can be missed. It is the way, or it is a standing hall that we can go inside of the building. Almost of all the normal people using it to go to their house. But not all of their people are good people. Sometimes and somehow there are many people that want to steal our goods. And somehow they forcing our lovely door to open.
Nearly by 40% of burglar, thief enter hole is nearly by 40%. So that's why we need to secure more in door. Then how to overcome this problem? Solution is our smart door. This door works through the internet connection and also using several electronic devices and sensor. So it will minimize a number of people that can access it.
The things we need is first, we use Node MCU Amiga version
3.
At the second, we also use relay. At our project, we need two relay. The first is used for door lock, and the second is used the lamp. In our project, we use breadboard for the experiment board.
So next is LDR module sensor. It's a kind of sensor that detecting light. So when there is dark and no light, the sensor will give the response into our system. And when there is a light, sometimes it's in afternoon like that, the sensor also give signal to our system.
Okay, the next is RFID. RFID is used for access for us to open the door. In the RFID, we use RFID card for the system will be recognizing our member if he has some ID card that have registered in the code of RFID.
So in RFID here, not all of card can be used for this one. So because there is some codes in that card and there is no other card don't have it like that.
So it's kind of certain card that only can use in this RFID. And then we have jumper. Jumper is kind of connector that connect between components node. And then the last one is a voltage source. We have two sources. The first one is from battery, the battery lamp. And then the second one is a adapter from AC into DC. It used for the Node MCU to activate all the components there.
Why we use the battery source? Because after this one, we will show you how to create our project, not step by step, but we will try to explain how we built our project. I will explain to you about the component of our project. I will show you one by one. Okay, I will use my finger to touch the sensor to give you information about this sensor. This is RFID sensors. Okay, I will zoom in the RFID sensor. In RFID sensor, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ports that we should connect this sensor to port of Arduino. And then we have a relay. This is the relay 5-volt relay. In the 5-volt relay, we have port input for port at the Arduino, ground, and VCC for power source. And there are ID card for RFID. We can use another thing, but should have RFID for recognizing. And this one is solenoid door lock. The solenoid door lock use 12 volt for power source. So it means we should plug at the plus minus of solenoid to the 12 volt DC source. Okay. Next, this is AC to DC adapter. This adapter, the input of this adapter is 100 up to 240 volt AC, and the output is 12 volt DC 1 ampere. We use this one for giving power to solenoid door lock. Okay, and this is micro USB. This micro USB is used for giving power source to the module, not MCU Amiga version. So we can plug this USB cable to the port of our laptop, or yeah, we also have the charge adapter that use 5 volts also, I think, and we use this one for giving source to our module, to not MCU Amiga version. We also have buzzer. Yeah, we forgot to tell you about this buzzer at our presentation before. This buzzer is used for alert to us when someone try to open our door, but they don't have any RFID card that recognized by our RFID sensor. This buzzer is use 5 volt source, and this is for a pin to the Arduino, and this is for the ground. Okay, the next one is LDR sensor. LDR sensor. In the LDR sensor, we have a LDR module, not only the sensor. This is the LDR sensor to getting value from analog, from intensity of the light. And in the module, we have the port A0, D0, GND, and VCC. A0, it means we will collect the data from analog read, yeah, like that. So in our project, this LDR sensor we used for giving the minimum value of our door lock can be operated. Okay, and the next is LED light. We use LED lights because this is still a little project, not the real project. So we use LED light for experiment, not experiment, but this LED light, this is just for replica for our project. Actually, when we want to build the real project, we will use the lamp with AC source, but this is still a project. And we use this battery for giving source to LED light, like that. This is a simple. And the last one is breadboard. This breadboard, okay, I will zoom in to our breadboard. Okay, this breadboard is make us easily to build our project, to connecting sensor to the MCU. In this part, I will explain how to connect the Arduino project to the Blynk application. First of all, we should download Blynk application from the Play Store. After we download the application, let's make a new project and give name to our project. Okay. After creating our project, we will get the out token. Like as in our display, out token was sent to risky.zuhri@gmail.com.
when you use your email, the out token will be sent in your email also. We also can do copy it manually. Go to project settings and out token, copy all. This out token is very important because this out token will recognize your project in Arduino to the Blynk server, so it make a relation between Arduino and Blynk application. After that, let's start make our project. This is its widget box. In widget box there are so many widgets that can we use. Start from button, style button, slider, vertical slider, timer, joystick, and so many else. And this is our project. Our project is used so many widgets here. First, we use LCD widgets. In LCD widget, the input of LCD widget we use virtual pin 0. So in Arduino we should write as LCD widget is in virtual pin 0, and then this LCD is to display our code in Arduino. And next is Judge widget. In Judge widget we have several settings, and this Judge widget is used for showing the value of intensity of light that collect from LDR sensor. And for the input we use analog pin 0 to get the value from LDR sensor. And the reading rate we use only 1 second to refresh our value. And next we have button. In the first button we use digital pin 4, and the mode of this button is switch because this is for light switch. Like as in our home we use switch for turning on the lamp. And this is additional setting like as off label and on label and font size and so many. And the next, the second button. The second button we use digital pin 5. This button only used for monitoring our door locked. Is our door locked or unlocked, like that. And the mode of this button is same. This is a switch mode. Okay, that's all of our project in Blynk application. Thank you. And after this one, I will show to all of you detail of our code in Arduino IDE. And take a look to our program. This is the detailed program of our project in Arduino IDE. After we looked at our code before in Arduino IDE, at this time I will explain how does our code mean. So this is the block diagram of our code. In the beginning, the node MCU Amiga is used for regulating of all of the sensor, or this is the main part of this project. LDR sensor, RFID sensor, and two relays connected to the node MCU. After we code it like as before, so it means the project is connected to the Blynk application. So in the upper, I draw Blynk. So look at this. We have two arrows. It means two communications between Blynk and node MCU for sending data and receiving data. Next, we are going to LDR sensor. LDR sensor will get the data intensity of light, and in our project, when the intensity of light lower than 700, RFID sensor can be used, but if higher than 700, RFID can't be used, and LDR sensor will refresh to get the requirement value. When the light intensity lower than 700, it means the place is full of light. The light is enough for activating RFID sensor, like that. So this is two arrow. The first arrow is when the intensity of light higher than 700, the arrow will be back to LDR sensor. And then when the light is lower than 700, the RFID sensor can be used. Next, when RFID activated and can be used, we tap the RFID card, and when it's granted, the relay 2 will be on and door will be unlocked. But when the tap RFID and didn't grant or denied, the node MCU will activate the buzzer and buzzer will be ringing. So at the block diagram, as we can see, when the arrow show grant, the relay 2 will be activated, and then when RFID sensor get the value denied, the buzzer will be on. How about the relay 1? Relay 1 is connected to the node MCU directly. So we operate this relay 1 through the Blynk application, because relay 1 is used for turning on the lamp on. So because of that, LDR sensor can get the value of the light. Okay.
Then take a look to our project board. So after this,
Yeah, we will show you how does our
Okay, here now we will show you how it works and we will demonstrate it. Before we start, we already make the code and the coding in Arduino IDE. So here is the application of that coding. Okay, in this time, I will show you that I will use two cards. The first is the RFID card in here, and the second is my friend card. Okay, in here, when I use RFID card and tap it here like this, the system will read access accept, have fun, and the door will open only 3 seconds, and then the door will lock again, because we already make the coding only for the door open only 3 seconds when the RFID card is tapped into like this. Welcome, and the door open, then like that. But when we use this one, my friend card, it is not function like that. Right? I'm sorry, you are not a member. And the buzzer ringing. This one. we try again like this. Okay, just like that. So, okay, now I will demonstrate how is LDR sensor is used in our smart door. Now, LDR sensor here, we should turn off all of the lamp. All of the lamp is turned off, and look in this blink in my phone, there is it say that turn on lamp. So we should turn on lamp first when we use the system. So we should like this, turn on. Okay. When the lamp is on, the system will read, "Welcome, please tap your card." So the first requirement for using the system is like turn on your lamp first. Okay, after this we can use our RFID card here like this. See, access accepted, welcome Zuhri, have fun, and then the door is open. 3 seconds, then the door lock again. When we turn on the lamp, when we turn off the lamp like this, the system will back again, and you should turn on lamp first. Okay, this welcome. But when we use my friend card like this and the lamp is turned on, see what happened. You are not member. The buzzer is ringing and the police will come. As simple like that. And this is very, very useful in our life now. When you go out, when you go around, just bring this one card and your phone. You should not use a key, conventional key like that. Just bring this card and your phone in your pocket, then it will be safe. When someone else try to break the system, the buzzer is ringing, the police will come. Just like that. As simple like that, but it's very important and very useful in our life.
That's all from our groups. If we have mistakes as a human, so we ask apologies for it, and that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.